So once again, it's the 2T of the Nashville, Arkansas racer Thomas Woodruff alongside the Hooks Texan, the smash on the lap pedal, 8 laps the distance, passing point system implemented. We're green and live on RaceOnTexas.com. Live for the first time ever here on a dirt track Friday night from the Corley, Texas Oval here, the 3/8 mile speed plan. Around goes your pole sitter Woodruff. He'll collect the 58, and the 007 gets the short end of the stick. A victim of circumstance. They'll get it ironed back out, but not maybe before the caution flag waves. We'll see. Yonk gets it regathered. And your initial pole sitter Woodruff is slow. Leading lap 1 goes to Crow in 27. Jason Crow from 5th to 1st in one circuit here at the Timberline Speedway. The Outlaw Chassis best engine power number 58. Tommy Turner up to 2nd. 3rd goes to Phil Hadaway from 6th to 3rd. So they're getting the bushel of passing points here early tonight. The 27 of the 68. McKnight trying to battle back. He'll take back that 3rd spot into 1 and 2 from the 68. Into 1 and 2, down the back straightaway, the 27 already approaching turn number 3. And off of 4, the 27 we'll see. Should be 3 in the books, 5 to go in factory stock heat race number 1 presented by A&T Delivery. The A&T Delivery factory stocks for 2017. Texarkana Tractor presents heat race number 1 by RockAuto.com and A1 Auto Salvage. Once again, the official video provider of the Timberline Speedway for 2017, RaceOnTexas.com, doing a live pay-per-view tonight with the Comp Cam Super Dirt Series in town. As Jason Crow putting a whooping on his competition right now. Already headed down the back straightaway with his sights set on some lap traffic. I doubt he'll be able to reach the 007 a yacht. The battle for 2nd heating up here. Tim Strickland working to the inside. The 13 will go to 2nd off of turn number 4. A good run for Tim Strickland. He could be your pole sitter tonight. Dead last to 2nd in this one. There was no doubt who the quickest factory stock in this one was. It'll go to the driver from outside or inside of row number 3 of Hot Springs, Arkansas. The 27 of Jason Crow, your winner. Crow will get the dub. Coming to the checkers, finally, the 13 of Tim Strickland from worst to 2nd. Outside, the 2X at Cromer. Who's going to be the baddest wagon in this one? They start on each other's bumpers. They're 4 wide off of 4 on the start. Down the front straightaway we go. They're 4 wide into 1. At the tail here, Carver already making some gains. They're 3 wide for 2nd off the exit of turn number 2. Graham in tow and Triple X. He's back. He's up to the 5th spot. Here comes Carver. Carver going to drive it in deep into 3 and 4. He'll dispose of the 43 Jay Cook. Here comes the station wagons rolling around Billy White or Justin Whitehead's Timberline Speedway here. Still Billy White's racetrack. But here comes Carver knocking to the back door like a trick-or-treater with a sweet tooth right now. And bye-bye, BJ Cook, says Sean Graham. Graham will go to 3rd. Here comes Carver. He'll step to the middle line of the Timberline Speedway through 3 and 4. Put the heat on McKeaton for the top spot. He's got it at the line. Taylor Carver, your new race leader in 40. Taylor Carver, the race lead. Boy, that station wagon can get it. Once again, the 2-time Texas Motor Speedway World Dirt Track Championship winner. Talked about this quite a bit last year when he won the big race at the Boot Hill Speedway, the King of the Hill. That, man, that car was far more superior than a lot of his competition. Now, that's one guy who has beat Whitehead in a big factory stock event. A big bobble by the 0 McEachern into 1 and 2 opens the door for the Triple X. Rocket and Graham to take advantage. Sean Graham sat out of the seat for the last month. Was very optimistic, very excited to get back out here and mix it up with his fellow competitors tonight, and he'll go to 2nd off of turn 4, disposing of the 0 of McEachern. McEachern will follow the tire tracks of the Shreveport native. The young man out of Minden will stalk him, can't get the job done. He'll pilot to the inside off the exit of 2, not able to get the job done still. French in the 4th spot in 5F. Fading back to 5th is the 43 J out of Blanchard, Louisiana, or Morningsport, Louisiana, rather, a BJ Cook. Off the 4 down the front straightaway. Will he have enough time to reach lap traffic? Only 2 laps to go this next circuit by for the 40 for the Nashville, Arkansas racer Taylor Carver. Two to go for Taylor Carver at the flag stand. Once again, a Keith Craft power plant underneath the hood. So French now is disposed of the zero of the hero, Bubba McEachern. Carver's best lap of this race at 18.387. He is rolling about 3 to 4 miles per hour faster than any other competitor on the speed plant right now. Pretty impressive. Sean Graham going to get disposed of here on the final circuit. Can he get it back? Coming to the line, Taylor Carter going to win heat race number 2, presented by A&T Delivery and Texarkana Tractor. Second goes to the 5F of Nashville, Arkansas racer Robert French. Third goes to Shreveport, Sean Graham. Miranda Carver there. I don't know how I missed her. She's in the 40 inside of row number 3. I'm sorry, Kevin Walker in that car tonight. My mistake. We're green, though, in the 3 wide down the front straight with Mighty Mike. They're going to go 4 wide into 1 and 2. Look out. The 62 exit, Josh Warner. 4 wide once again off the exit of turn number 2, headed down the back straightaway. Here comes Cowboy. He'll make contact with the 40 of Walker down the back chute. Oh, and more contact with the big show, Eric Norris in the 4. 45 and 4 making contact as they enter turn number 3. Off of turn number 4, Cowboy making more contact with the 38 of Mighty Mike Wells. Boy, he's hit everything on the racetrack except a pace car, and we don't have one. The other station wagon of this one getting after it. That's Miranda Carver. Nope, sorry, that's Lee up front. Miranda will be in the next race on the pole. So the battle up front for the race lead. Diving to the bottom of the 1 and 2 for the top spot. Here comes the Green Neckers Automotive Stonewall Transmission 62 exit. Josh Warren out of Shreveport. He's got the race lead. Rolled right past the driver who has won quite a few here at the Timberline Speedway and has beat Justin Whitehead here neck and neck on a dirt track Friday night. Just a regular show, but hey, anytime you can beat 36J, you're doing something. Brandon Brown is a guy who knows this racetrack very, very well. And for Josh Warren just to come up and march right around him all the way from dead last, this speaks volumes of how good this Hennigan chassis is rolling right now and executing around the speed plant. Around is the 11 off the exit of turn number 4 of Ed Jacob, your original outside pole sitter. And we'll get caution. Going green this time by, ready to fire him back up is Josh Warren in 62X. To go this time by at the flag stand. 6 and 2 laps to go for Josh Horn from Shreveport, Louisiana. Hooks Texas racer to the 32 of Brandon Brown and all the way up to 3rd. Boy, he surely threw the lasso out. Cowboy is rocking and rolling around the Timberline Speed Plant tonight. Good run for Cowboy, but not better than the driver who is way up front with a straightaway advantage with the white flag in his face this time by, heading off into turn number 1 for the final time. He'll get the good out of it tonight here in heat race number 3, presented by A&T Delivery for the factory stocks. Rolling off of turn number 4, your winner goes to Shreveport, Louisiana's Josh Warren in 62X. Follow the line in second by the 32 of the Wilson's Automotive Architect Spay and Neuter Clinic. Best engine powered outlaw chassis number 32 of Brandon Brown. Third goes to the driver of the Napa Beards Automotive over at Texas. The lights are out. Cecil Reed got a good jump at the tail. We'll see if they throw their 4 wide on the start. Oh boy. Who's going to run out of real estate? Rance Prince shows some respect. The 66 goes by, and they're 4 wide once again into 1 and 2. James Thompson pushed like a duck over there. 5 wide down the back straightaway. Oh, my. Rance Prince in the white 11R. Watch him, folks. He's going to pass 6 cars to get the Walmart special. Look out, Tracy Court. Woo! That was as close as it gets, and that's when you're the bad dog and you get no biscuit. And here we got more bad dogs into 1 and 2. Ready to turn them back loose off the exit, or into turn number 3, off the exit of turn number 4 on the loud pedal. Miranda Carver, the lady, leads them to the green. All the boys chasing her. We're back on our way. Wilburn pushes the Texarkana racer Tracy Corp, who's got a... they go 3 wide there for a second momentarily. Wilburn, gets contact from the 10. The 10 is all over the racetrack. Loses a few positions here on the restart. Off of 4. Down the front straightaway, Miranda Carver, your leader in 40. Here comes the Highland Texan. Wilburn, J-Will into 1. Great battle from third on back. It's Beckett in 0, the 10K at Corp, the 10 of Jordan. And the Mob Mafia 85 of JT rolling the hub off of 4. Your outside pole sitter. A little bit of contact here on the front straightaway with the number 10 of Bobby Jordan. And the 211 of Cecil Reed is their 3 wide back here for 4th, 5th, 6th down the back straightaway. Miranda Carver out front by herself, the best battle on the racetrack behind 3rd and on back. Off of 4, slipping up the racetrack's the 85 of JT. He'll open up the door for Bobby Jordan to go by at the flag stand. Bobby Jordan, the BJ in 10, up to 3rd now. Good run for Bobby Jordan. Another driver starting all the way dead last and getting himself a bushel full of passing points here. And factory stock heat race number 4 of the afternoon. Back into turn number 1, Miranda Carver looking to lead from the pole position. And she's done a fine job to keep her competitors at bay. Matter of fact, she's walking away from the opening night Boot Hill Speedway factory winner and the driver who's won a lot of races in Central Texas. The young lady out of Arkansas will come around off of 4 and see 2 laps to go. Miranda Carver in 40-year race leader. Her brother Taylor just won factory stock heat race number 2 as they go side by side into 1 and 2. Off the exit of turn number 2, headed down the back straightaway. Bobby Jordan's reeled into 66. That's an HM chassis with the best engine power plant underneath the hood. Here comes Jordan to the inside for 2nd. Bobby Jordan to the inside with the white flag waving. Miranda Carver looks to hold on the white flag lap. Half of the cat's whisker at the flag stand is the 66 of Wilbur, who led the 10. He'll try to use that outside line and all the momentum underneath the hood to his advantage. A pair of best hinges underneath the hood of the 10 and the 66. How about it, though? Timberline Speedway off of 4, keeping the boys at bay. The 40 of Miranda Carver, your winner. 2nd will go to Bobby Jordan in 10. 3rd goes to the Highlands Texan J-Will, Jacob Wilburn. 4th goes to Corp in 10K. 17. Lights are out, we go green. The 3 wide on the start. Smooth Water's got a good start, but the pole sitter did not get up and go. And the 36 of Mewburn gave him a good shot in the shorts down the front straightaway for the top spot. Mewburn in 36, all over the tail thing to the 30, who will go to the inside for the race lead. Down the back straightaway, smashing the loud pedal. Brian Mewburn to the top spot and around is Dustin Robinette into 1 and 2. He'll keep it strolling and rolling. We're clean and green off of 4. Flying Uncle Brian Mewburn to the point in 36. Here comes Green. Aaron Green to the inside for 2nd. Aaron Green smells blood in the water for the 2nd spot. Off of 2, headed down the back straightaway, midpoint of the back chute, entering turn number 3. The 32A of Smooth Waters will chop him off and slam the door shut into 3 and 4. So Mewburn crosses the stripes to your leader. The door-to-door battle of dead heat at the line for 2nd. Into 1. Green gets the advantage as he slides it up to the top side off the exit of turn number 2 and smashes the loud pedal with the crosshairs dialed to the back deck lid of the trunk lid of the 36 of Mewburn. Look out, Smooth. He just drove it in deep into 3 and 4. Good hard racing there with him and the 87 of Aaron Green. Smooth is getting better each and every week. Hasn't raced here yet in 2017, though, since his upward trajectory and major progression in this sport. Freddie Blanchard just lost it running back in the 4th spot on the B7. They're 3 wide back here for the tail. Oh, my. Look out, Freddie. Don't hit that pace vehicle. Ooh, Freddie making contact there at the tail with the 12. Henry Milligan. Wow, Robinette just threw a haymaker in the 1 and 2 on the 7 of Ricky Sessions there. Not sure if those guys got into it earlier in this race. But now Brian Mewburn going to approach lap traffic. Not very often that Dustin Robinette gets disposed of and gets put down a lap here at his home racetrack. But Mewburn will step it to the outside of him, off of 4, and he'll dispose of Robinette in the 1R. Brand new car for Robinette here for 2017. As they head back off into 1, an A&T delivery factory stock 5th and final heat of the night. 2 laps to go. 1.5 laps to go at the midpoint of the back straightaway for the 36, who is looking to lap. Well, he's going to run out of time to do it. Center of the hourglass is ticking away, but Mewburn is on a bad, fast race car. He'll be tough to beat tonight. But he may not even make the top 6 in passing points, as he's only come from 4th to the lead. If you got wins by how many cars you lapped and got a passing point for how many cars you lapped, that'd be A plus sign for 36, but Brian Mewburn gets checkers. He wins it. Aaron Green looked to be reeling him in there, too. Boy, they were going 3 wide there for the race lead, but the caution is out, unfortunately, for Darrell Bass. Hopefully, Race on Texas Limited Modified Heat Race number 1 of the 2017, ready to go green. It's Darrell Bass from the pole. The lights are out. We go green. The 90 and 36 head off into 1 for the first time here at Timberline Speedway to open up 2017. Into 1. Side by side for the top spot with a big sweeping run off the exit of turn number 2. Headed down the back straightaway for the 17-year-old Colby Mewburn to the top spot. D-Bass will fire back to the inside, but he fires a blank off the exit of turn number 4. How about it? Up front, the Pro 1 transmission, Central Heating and Air, best engine power, number 36 IRP for Colby Mewburn from Texarkana, your race leader. Second is the 90, Darrell Bass from Oakdale, Louisiana. Third is the 4 of the Quality International delivery, number 4 of the Wichita Tank Racing entry. Driving for the Caddo Mills Texan tonight is the new Boston Texan, R.J. Stroman. Behind the wheel of the 4 tonight, Justin Whitehead piloted that car to a runner-up finish to Derek Grigsby on the third night, the USMTS Cajun Clash of the Arcotech Speedway last month. In the 1, Chris Riggs back in the 4th spot. And 5th is Papa Bump Johnny Kemp from Blanchard, Louisiana, as we log another lap into the books as they head off into turns number 1 and 2. How about Colby Mewburn? His dad flying Uncle Brian just won the heat race in the factory stock. And his son looking to do the same and duplicate that performance here in this limited modified RaceOnTexas.com division for 2017. This young man looking awfully impressive tonight. Car not getting upset. Wheeling and dealing. He said kick the tires and light the fires on 2017. This young man is ready. Colby Mewburn stretching his lead out longer than a line at Walmart at 2 a.m. in the morning. Down the back straightaway, Mewburn with the race lead. The 90 of Darrell Bass still second. R.J. Stroman still third. Chris Riggs fourth in the 1. Into 1. Bass trying to reel back in the young man, the 17-year-old Colby Mewburn for the top spot, but not going to be able to get the job done. He'll come off of turn number 4 and get a face full of checkered flag. Colby Mewburn, your winner, driving the best engine-powered Central Heating and Air IRP chassis number 36. Second goes Oakdale, Louisiana's Darrell Bass in the 90. As we go green, 7 laps here in RaceOnTexas.com limited modified heat race number 2 of the night. We are underway. $600 lays on the balance for the limited modified competitors. It'll be tough for Brandon Ball to win this one. Of course, him and the 35 of Aaron Roy. Home track for Roy. He and Brandon Ball went tooth and nail here at the speed plant last year as Ball's getting away with their 2x2. Back to 5th. Dives to the bottom off the exit of 4 and back into 1 and 2 for the 35 of Aaron Roy. He'll look to dispose of the 24 of Bailey Turner. He'll go to 3rd now as they head off into turns number 3 and 4. Your race leader, Brandon Ball, diving to the bottom in the 3 and 4. He'll drift up to the high side and exit off of 4 and B75. He's got the race lead. Looking awfully comfortable here at his first start for 2017 here at the Corley Oval. Aaron Roy trying to get some legs back underneath him. Of course, last year, a breakout campaign for him and his best season in about 4 or 5 years after climbing out of a hot stock. But Aaron Roy, the former Comp Cam Summer Nationals winner at Arclotex. He'll get pressured here by Honeywell for the 3rd spot. Best battle on the racetrack down the back straightaway. Honeywell to the inside of the 35. They're Dudledorf for 3rd. Lap counter not working there. A little bit of elbow thrown there off of 4. The 58 and 35 make ever so slight contact as they head back off into 1. Aaron Roy going to rely on that outside line of the momentum. But he may have to duck it back to the low side and try to follow the tire tracks of the 58 to get back around him for the 3rd spot. That car is just very loose and tough for Aaron to keep it straight. No problems for B-Ball up front, though, in B75. He has got it working and dealing tonight. Cecil Reed having a good run here to second. Honeywell closing in on him, though. Honeywell able to drive that car very deep into the corners as we see 2 laps to go here at the flag stand for your driver, formerly out of Farmerville, Louisiana, the Farmerville Freight Train, Brandon Ball. Battle for second, still a good one, though. Honeywell going to take a peek. He'll smash the loud pedal off the exit of 2 and into turn number 3. Tyler Honeywell trying to work to the inside of the 711 of Cecil Reed. He's worked it. He's to the inside now. The question is, can he get the job done coming down on the wire? Reed would have won it that time. Best battle on the racetrack coming down to the final lap in this one. Checkers coming out this time by. Brandon Ball will win it. The race is for second. Reed going to try to slam the door shut and pin the 58 down to the bottom. It's not going to work, though. Honeywell gets a good bite off the bottom. He'll win it, or finish second, and win the battle with the 711 for the second spot. Cecil Reed Jr. will fade to third in that IRP chassis. Texas the 955, the Rocket chassis. That'll be Robert Metz inside of row number 3. And the HM Heavy Haul Grip Pro Dirt Collective Factory 517 Designs. He's a Southern Texas late model driver in the 57S. That'll be Mark Shipman. Outside of Mark Shipman, 4th place finish with the World of Outlaws Craftsman Late Model Series last Sunday evening at the Lone Star Speedway, and a solid 3rd place finish in the Pelican and Arklatex. Driving the David Peterson Motorsports, David Peterson Contracting, Stealth Industries #1, and the Black Diamond chassis, B.J. Robinson, the reigning Super Late Model Champion. Outside, or inside of the 4th row, really the 2 of Charlie Cole. Cole out of Win, Arkansas, and the Coots & Company Rocket as they go side by side for the race lead momentarily. Tice gets the whole shot down the back straightaway. Here comes Robinson. B.J. Robinson, who's been on another planet since forming this alliance with this DP Motorsports team 2 years ago. He and Alan Tippin both. And, of course, Jared Landers getting a start last weekend at the Lone Star Speedway with Little Rock running out on the Saturday night program. As they are 1 by 2 by 2 by 2 all the way back to the tail here with David Payne running at the tail of the field. They're side by side for second. Here comes B.J. Robinson to the inside of Long. 1 and 37 going at the flag stand back into 1. Robinson will take the second spot away commandingly. He'll set his sights now on the 70 of Austin Tice. Austin Tice leads the herd into 3 and 4. Rolling off of turn number 4. Here comes B.J. Robinson all over the tail tank. Back into turns 1 and 2. Robinson ran it a little hard there. Lost some momentum underneath the Clements Racing Power #1 Black Diamond. That Mars race car got a Vic Hill power underneath the hood. It's about to be a battle for the race lead. This time by, they're going to go side by side for the top spot off the exit of turn number 4. Austin Tice feels the pressure now from B.J. Robinson. B.J. Robinson, 6 Super Late Model wins a year ago as they still go doodle over the race lead. He's got the race lead now. Down the back straightaway, B.J. Robinson, the 2007 Open Wheel Modified Track Champion of the Arklatex Speedway. The natural progression in his racing career. Of course, several years ago, scored his first ever late model victory at the Champion Park Speedway. That was all the way back in 2011. Kind of hard to believe. He's back driving for Raymond Childress and the Childress Fishing and Rentals team. Now, of course, Garrett Alberson and Chandler Petty behind the wheel of those machines. And I think it's ignited a fire in BJ to get back behind the wheel of a super dirt late model and perform the way he's performed here over the last 2 years. He is unreal right now. He could get his first win here tonight at Timberline. He has checked out on his competition in this one. Robinson from 6th to the race lead. The battle for second, along with a slight job on Austin Tice. Tice shows some respect there. He'll drive it right back to the outside of him. Charlie Cole up to 4th. In 5th, it's Bo Day. Down the back straightaway. Robinson leaving no question on the table on this one as he sees 2 to go. The battle for second is still a dandy. Tice going to drive it to the bottom in the 1 and 2 and drive it in deep on the 37 along. Long will drive right back underneath. Great race for second with Austin Tice, the 20-year-old, and the 37 of Joseph Long as they still go at it side by side off of turn number 4 with a white flag coming out this time by. Robinson with lamp traffic up ahead, but it should be no harm, no foul for him to dispose of the 7 of David Payne on the final circuit here. Off of turn number 4, getting ready to receive a face full of checkered flag, the driver of the DP Motorsports, David Peterson Contracting, Cooper's Country Meat Packers #1, and the Black Diamond chassis, B.J. Robinson gets the win, followed by the 7 of Austin Tice from Hockley, Texas. 3rd goes to the 37 of Joseph Long. 4th goes to the 2C of Charlie Cole, and 5th goes to Bo Day, the rookie on the tour. Second in points a year ago, Hunter Aston from Jonesboro, Arkansas. We go green here at Timberline. I keep your eyes on the R5 of Hunter Aston starting all the way at the tail. He will come to the front. Push majorly there in the 1 and 2. Here comes the Catman. He'll put it to the inside. Look out, Zach McMillan! Nearly crossed up right in front of the whole field. And we got trouble in 3 and 4. The caution will wave. Open up 2017 tonight with the Z-Man Zach McMillan smashing the loud pedal off the forward back and away. Heading into 1 for the first time. They're 3 different lanes wide here. Throughout the field and around goes Lee Davis. Got the short end of the stick and got turned. Man, That's two really good race cars that are getting knocked out of the bunch here early into the going of the R5 of Hunter Raston. Bad Luck Biscuit strikes 71 of Robert Baker, the inaugural Comp Cam Super Dirt Series late model winner here back in 2013. On the outside pole, Catman John Mitchell inside of two. The lights are out. We go green here at the line. Back into 1 and 2. The 14Z as Zach McMillan slides up to the top side off the exit of turn 2 and smashes the loud pedal. Here comes the Catman. John Mitchell to the inside for second. John Mitchell going to look to slide up and dispose of the 71. Look out, Garrett Alberson. Boy, that bottled up the field there. Alberson will go by and get 2 for the price of 1. Alberson gets around Beard to the 71 of Robert Baker. He's up to third in R5. Catman going to look to stock the tire tracks. Well, maybe he'll take his own lane. He knows this racetrack better than probably any of his other competitors in this particular heat race. John Catman Mitchell looking for his third career super late model victory here. He got 1 with the Comp Cam Series. He has 1 here with the Southern Non-Professional Racing Series. Down the back straightaway in the turn number 3, John Mitchell, of course, in 2014 and 15, 7 wins. And both of those years, 3 wins a year ago for John. John in the WW Timber Healthcare Express, Kenneth High Performance, Masterbuilt Chassis, J. Dickens, number 5. He'll roll the hub off the exit turn number 2. Right now, Zach McMillan having the best late model run. And, yeah, of course, he was the 20 PNWSL's Rookie of the Year on the Southern Non-Professional Racing Series Tour. And right now, we're just seeing what Zach McMillan is made of. Track pretty heavy and hammered down right now. And maybe to the liking of the driver in 14Z. He's able to keep that car straight and out front right now. John Catman Mitchell not making up any ground on him with 5 laps to go. John Mitchell, you got to think that he's going to throw it over his shoulder here in a moment. He'll find a lane and find a way to get it real into 14, but I don't know. Same of the hourglass is ticking away for him right now. 4 laps to go. The Catman has got to go, and he's got to go now because here comes Alberson. Alberson looking to throw it out and reel in the 5 of John Mitchell for second. And meanwhile, the silent assassin Kyle Beard in 86 is still fourth at 86. He'll try it back to the inside through 3 and 4 for third. Can't get the job done. He'll slide drift up the racetrack and try to pull to the tail tank back into 1 on the R5 of Alberson. Alberson high, wide, and a little bit handsome there off the exit of turn 2, headed down the back straightaway. Kyle Beard to the inside. That's the best battle on the racetrack right now. Beard trying back once again to the inside for third. Zach McMillan having the best heat race so far in 2017 of his, well, probably in his young late model career. He'll get his first ever Comp Cam Super Dirt Series heat race win with a white flag out for the Kilgore Texan. And the battle for third is still heating up off of 4. Down the front straightaway, Alberson and the silent assassin Kyle Beard are going at it. Beard back to the inside. And a big ball by Alberson. Kyle Beard will go to third. Down the back chute in the 3. But off the 4 for the final time. The driver of the PNWSL's 14Z from Kilgore, Texas. Zach McMillan will get the job done, followed by the Catman John Mitchell in 5. The silent assassin Kyle Beard in 86 will snag third. And Garrett Alberson in 4th. Turkey Nationals winner where we head tomorrow night in the Merlehead Trucking. Number 75 for the Wills Point Texan, PD Patrick Daniel. The lights are out. We go green. Cadillac Jack got a good whole shot into turns 1 and 2. Chandler Petty going to smash the loud pedal here in second, followed by the Maroons Louisiana young driver, the 19-year-old Tanner Kellick. Here comes Petty for the race lead, off of 4. It's Cadillac Jack who leads lap number 1 in car number 18, looking for his first career Comp Cam Super Dirt Series victory here at the Timberline Speedway tonight. He did not race here as Gavin Landers draws the caution. Skeet Amison from New Boston, Texas. Outside the Murphy & Son Timber number 86 at a mod of Kenny Murphy. The lights are out. John Good Jr. at the tail. Where we go. Three wide into 1. The F5 of Amison to the inside of his teammate, if you will, down the back straightaway. Strickland around the outside of the 2. Chris Taylor just threw a haymaker into turn number 3. A slide job. He'll dispose of the 2 of Strickland off the turn number 4. Amison now to the inside of the 34. They'll both dispose of the 2 of Strickland. Meanwhile, up front, Robinette's getting away in 27. Oh, the 34 awfully loose off the exit of corner number 2. It's just a matter of time before Skeet tries to skeet into second. Amison all over the ridiculous as they head off into 1 and 2. Skeet Amison losing his wife just a few weeks ago, and my thoughts and prayers and condolences to that great family. Good friends with the Amisons and the Starks, and thoughts and prayers have been with those guys for the last several weeks. Skeet's a hell of a racer. He raced late models, raced about anything you could wheel at a local dirt track, and he's wheeled them flawlessly for several decades and many victories here, and very well respected is Skeet Amison, who rides third in F5. when we found out he was very well respected here in East Texas, here particularly at Timberline, 2 years ago, the factory stock 50 when him and Dustin Robinette tangled up on the final few circuits, and we found out, and off the exit of 2, the 34 Chris Taylor, the F5 nearly made heavy contact there. The 34 Chris Taylor did everything he could do to avoid making contact, and the caution flag will wave. Turning back loose, Super Stock Heat Race number 1, the only Super Stock race of the night. Presented by Hadaway Towing, we're back underway. Robinette leads the herd into 1 and 2. Does Skeet Amundsen have anything in the tail tank for him here in the late going? Amundsen and F5 going to look to stalk the tire tracks of the 27 and reel him in for the race lead. Time in the center of the hourglass is ticking away though. Robinette with a healthy advantage in 27. This time by it'll be 2 laps to go for Hooks Texas racer Dustin Robinette. Big track with a little bit more power. This would be a great division to start off in to get your feet wet on the racing service and just kind of get a feel of what it's like to race out here. 4-cylinder, much different than you say a factory stock car, but it is fun and the most affordable way. Oh, and Cole Burleson gave a shot in the short, so the young man in 36 has headed off into 1 for the first time. Burleson will try to the inside, to the inside of Mewburn for the race lead. They go door to door in the turn number 3. Well, you can hear everything when these guys are on the track. Off of 4 for the race lead, sliding up in front. A nice textbook move for the 22 of Cole Burleson from Hooks, Texas, to take over the top spot. Burleson with the race lead in 22, followed by the 36 of Connor Mewburn. Connor in 36 is second. Right now, it's all Cole Burleson up front. The young man trying to stalk him back down, though. Connor Mewburn gets it honest, puts his fire suit on 1 leg at a time, but he gets it honest from his father and his brother. He'll dive it back to the bottom of the river in the 1 and 2. Shows some pressure to the 22-year race leader, Burleson. Burleson says, no pressure here, bud. As he'll smash the loud pedal and approach turn number 3 and look to separate himself once more here from the 36 of Connor Mewburn. As we set our sights on turn number 3, it is time with the 22 of the Hooks Texas racer started 4th. He took the race lead 2 laps into this one. Cole Burleson in 22 leading the way. The Red Bone sponsor number 4, Danny Rambo from Texarkana, is pulled as there's a 3-wide battle here for the bridesmaids honors here in heat race number 1 of the night for the 4-cylinders. The ABC Auto Parts 4-cylinder division presented by Texarkana Tractor and Thompson Motorsports and Texarkana Tire and Wheel. Down the front boulevard we come. Winding the laps down. Burleson getting reeled in here. You got a great door-to-door battle for a second. They make contact. Well, maybe they didn't touch. Maybe he touched a rut over there. A little bit of character spot off the exit of turn number 2. Lap traffic of Ronald Davis exiting the front straightaway. So Tracy Corp in the 10, trying back to the inside of Connor Mewburn for the 2nd spot. Not able to get the job done. Connor swings way high wide And a little bit of handsome there off the exit of 2. Meanwhile, if he had a rearview mirror, he'd be loving what he sees out of the rear view right now. Cole Burleson loves that these guys are racing hard door to door because it's letting him skate away up front in 22. Hold it to the floor, Cole. You got only a half a trip to get the job done. Into 3 for the final time. The driver of car number 22 out of Hooks, Texas. He'll roll off of turn number 4 in car number 22 and take the first heat race victory of 2017 of the 4 cylinders. Cole Burleson delivers. Second goes to the young man, Connor Mubern out of Texarkana for second of the 36. Tracy Corp out of Texarkana as well will grab the third spot. So ABC Auto Parts and Kelly. Hey, if you haven't checked out the Timberline Speedway concession stand, go ahead and get you something hot to cold to drink. I love the barbecue sandwiches, and I love the cheeseburgers. Oh, my. Looks so delicious. You know what? I could take a bite and sell an ounce of race. Don't tempt me. But I want my own. I'm greedy. I want my own burger, okay? Thanks for offering me a bite of yours, though. So kind. Models and all the support divisions. We thank all the racers, and we want to thank each and every one of you race fans for making this place your official racing destination each and every Friday night. If you're not able to make it to the racetrack, your alternative, TimberlineSpeedway.tv. Before the green comes out in 4-cylinder ABC Auto Parts heat race number 2, and Miss Triple X gets the whole shot into turn number 1. The 27 car of Jacob Jones having some trouble here. I wouldn't mind driving one of these cars just for fun. It'd be a lot of fun. The Argyle Texan in the 7 is Ricky Sessions alongside Troop Texas racer of the J23 of Joe Miller. Scott Young in 18 Wild alongside Freddie Blanchard. Eric Norris, The Big Show. Nicholas Kirby in 2K. Rance Prince, he'll make you dance. The 11 is Ed Jacob and Thomas Woodruff. Lights are up, the top 9 go to the main event tonight, race fans. We are green here at Timberline. Here we go, 3 wide for the race lead already. Brandon Brown got a good shot there to the inside on the start of the trouble. Sean Graham of the Triple X. Graham had a really good station wagon earlier in his heat race performance from dead last up to finish in the 3rd spot. Had a good run. Was up to 2nd at one point before getting disposed of there on the final few laps and faded to 3rd. He could have used a few more passing points, but still gets a front row bid tonight. A little squirrely through 3 and 4 on the opening circuit. Aaron Green is all the way as high and top shelf as you can get here at Timberline Speedway without going over the marbles and over the back straightaway. That young man is top side hustling right now, but here comes Brandon Brown. He'll put the heat all over him for the race lead. Down the front straightaway, Aaron Green still your leader in 87. A little bit of an elbow thrown here. Off of 4 by Corp in the 10K on the 57. Danny Shipman not going to like that too much. And around goes Sean Graham. Graham can get it iron back out, though, and pull back onto the racetrack if he can. Look out. That was a close call there for Graham. And only taking the top 9, or actually taking the top 9, it's a pretty significant amount of cars. So he's not out of this one yet. If he gets a caution, he can drive his way back up inside of that top 9. Right now, Aaron Green, though, setting sail up front. That F1 power underneath the hood, providing the power for the driver out of Texarkana, the 19-year-old Aaron Green in 87. Scored his first ever feature race win at the Arklatex Speedway at the age of 13 years old in a beginner cruiser class. Freddie Blanchard done for the night in B7. He had a flat. Tough break, and the caution is out for the first time in this B main event for the factory stocks. 7 laps remain. Three wide for second into 1 and 2. Miranda Carver feeling it tonight. Austin Smooth Waters in the 32A is going to get battle here from the Big Show Eric Norris. How about the Big Show Eric Norris and the Doug Vick Racing Vic's paint and body number 4? That Jeff Bates power underneath the hood. Vic Jr. probably was not able to get off work in time this afternoon to come dirt track racing, so probably called old Big Show and said, go pick the car up, go try to win 1,000 tonight over at Timberline. And Big Show's right now, he's in a transfer spot in 5th. Right now, 6th, it's Corp. 7th, 8th, 9th. Right now is a log jam for transfer. Scott Young right there to the inside of the 85. Look out, Tracy Corp down the front straightaway. They're going to go 4 wide down the front straightaway. Scott Young going to get the tail end of the bad part of that battle. Back into 1. Oh, we got major trouble into 1 and 2. Sean Graham back in the 9th and final transfer spot. After that fender bender in 3 and 4, and he does a slider as the caution comes out on Thompson. He'll go. Aaron Green looking awfully sporty tonight in that F1 Powered Outlaw chassis number 87. He's back on the loud pedal. We are underway here at the line. Miranda Carver looking awfully impressive as well. She'll try to even the way with the 87 in the middle of 1 and 2. He'll smash on it and separate himself. How about the Big Show? Eric Norris in car number 4, driving for Doug Vick tonight. Boy, he hadn't driven a dirt car prior to last weekend in about a year's time. But showing up and showing out here this afternoon here at the Timberline Speedway. They're about to have a side-by-side battle for the race lead, and right now they're 3 wide for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. 6th at Sessions. Right now 7th and 8th in the 9th and final transfer spots. They're 3 wide back there for it. It's heating up for transfer, coming down with 5 to go this time at the line, and for the race lead, it's a great battle as well. Carver to the inside for the top spot. Aaron Green says, no, not going to let a woman take me to school again today. Oh, we got trouble back here for transfer again, as Sean Graham involved the tail of that. The 10K at Corp. A few good cars, as well as the 18 of Scott Young all involved. Wow. You know, they say that this thing is soundproof up here. Folks, I'm sorry. I did not mean to blare y'all out there. That was a little bit louder than I thought, so I do apologize. Not a bad song, though. We're going back green here at Timberline Speedway with 2 laps to go. A green-white checkered restart. Here we go. And it's an even flow into 1 and 2. They're 3 wide for 3rd. How about the Big Show, Eric Norris, and one getting turned here at the tail. And we're going to get caution again as we have 2 facing each other about to play some chicken here in 3 and 4. Not going to work. Or in a 1 and 2, rather. The caution's out. Back underway once again, only the top 9 will go to the main event tonight. They're still battling out 3 different lanes wide there for 3rd, 4th, and 5th with the Big Show Eric Norris around the hub. For the race lead, Miranda Carver working and executing it very well on the bottom. They're still 3 wide for 3rd, 4th, and 5th with the white flag waving this time. Right now, James Thompson's in the 9th and final transfer spot in the car number 85. They're side by side for the race lead on the final lap. Can Miranda Carver come up big and win this B main? All these drivers want to win the race. Anytime they strap into the race car, they're side by side for the race lead. Coming to the checkers, the 87. They're door-to-door for the top spot. Aaron Green's going to get the win over the 40 of Miranda Carver. Drag racing to the line by half of a Cat Swisser, the 32 of Smooth Austin Water. Tough break for Adam Roy out of Red Lick, Texas. Broken hot laps tonight, folks. Adam does not get to compete in nor the heat race or the B main event. So the Thunder rolls into turn number 3 for B main number 2. 12 laps of distance. Once again, the top 9 transferred to the main event. Here we go. We're back underway. Tight battle into 1 and 2. They're 3 wide for second. Cowboy Blanchard on the outside getting the best of that battle. We got a few coming around here early in the going into 1 and 2. Dustin Yonton 007 involved. Few good cars involved there. 1R Robinette involved again in an early scuffle. The caution is out. He heads off into turn number 1. And the caution is out. If I were a racer, I would want this song playing in my headset the entire race. I don't think I'd ever lose a race. Colby Muber looking to put the field on his stranglehold as he's your pole sitter in this one in car number 36. We are back underway. Into 1, Mubern, the 16-year-old, leads the herd off the exit of turn number 2, headed down the back straightaway for the first time. And this, well, for the third time actually, after this is our second original restart. As right now, the second place driver pushed way up the hill. Look out, Tommy Turner. Goodness gracious. Drove all the way down the racetrack and down the front straightaway, getting crossed up the 43J. Look out, B.J. Cook. Get some home cooking into the 360 on the front straightaway like Shaun White, baby. Keep it strolling. What happened to Cowboy Blanchard? What put him all the way near the tail there? I didn't see what happened to Cowboy. The 58 is pushing like a dump truck, and if you're going to cross all the way down the front straightaway, man, he is going to bottle some cars up if that continues to happen. Speaking of Tommy Turner to the Outlaw chassis, number 58. That car is loose as a goose in 1 and 2. And it is pushing like a dump truck into 3 and 4. Let's see what happens. We know he's got a bad, fast race car. Marty Hicks, you better look out on that outside because here comes Tommy. Ironed out that push there, but that thing is kicked out on the front straightaway. He is loose as a goose. Don't get him started. My eyes are on Tommy Turner right now to see if he's going to wipe half of this field out or if he's going to keep it straight. He says, okay, I've figured it out down here in 3 and 4, but look out. Cecil Reed drove it in deep there. Had to get on the binders for making contact with a 58. As we're back down the front straightaway, your top 7 cars all pretty well comfortably in hand right now with your leader still, the 36 of Mewburn. Second is the hero in the 0, Bubba McEachern. 66 of Jacob Wilburn from Highlands. Fourth is Lee Carver, two-time career winner here. Fifth is the 2H, it's Chris Rogers. The 58 of Tommy Turner. Whoa, what happened? Dustin Yacht going through the cart infield and collects one of the infield tires. Colby Mewburn setting a blistering pace up front with 6 laps to go, 6 in. 6 in, 6 laps to go for the 16-year-old. What a run for Colby Mewburn out of Texarkana. Young gun Bubba McEachern still rides in the second position here. Once again, the top 9 to the main event, so it's Mewburn. Still in second, it's McEachern. Third, it's Wilburn. Fourth is Carver. Fifth is Rogers. Sixth is Turner. Seventh is Robinette. Eighth is the 211 of Reed. And ninth is Phil Hadaway in the ninth and final transfer spot. Nearly a log jam on the front straightaway. Down the front straightaway. Not sure what happened to Cowboy Richard Blanchard, but it's going to be tough for him to have to go all the way back home to Coachella, Louisiana without making it to the main event tonight. And there goes one of the transfer spots as coming from 6th, and Phil Hadaway's in the 9th and final spot. He'll pull to the back bumper to the 58. So Phil Hadaway right now in the 9th and final transfer spot. BJ Cook has a good chance to make it in, but there's only 2 laps to get the job done. The stand of the hourglass is ticking away right now. So Hadaway still in the 9th and final spot, but can the 43J get anything done? The 2 to go still. Into 1 and 2 this time for the 16-year-old Colby Mewburn, who's at the midpoint of the back straightaway now. Some good competitors in this one, not going to transfer to the main event tonight if they don't get a saving grace here. A caution of some sort. He may need a few, but Cowboy Richard Blanchard, tough for him. So Colby Mewburn's going to win the B main in 36, followed by the 0 of Bubba McEachern. Third goes the 66 of Jacob Wilburn. Fourth goes to the 45 of Lee Carver. I believe Phil Hadaway ended up 100 laps the distance. This is going to be fun. Get a little crossed up there off of 4. Yeah, you look at these things, Joe, and you just like, I'd really like to drive one of those, but knowing you can't fit, so you just got to go ahead and rule it out. You can't even try to tap on the shoulder of one of these car owners and say, hey, man, let me drive that thing. To be honest, though, this is it's a lot of fun. I think a lot of us kind of laugh at them. You know, they're learning the roots of racing, and man, I tell you, hate to put you on the map here, but Scotty Helspeck, you having fun up there from that perspective?
I mean, it's the best view here. You ain't gonna find a better one.
Pretty nice view. Plan on racing any this year, or what are the plans?
We'll see how it goes. I probably won't do none this year. Probably just take the whole year off.
Well, have some fun up there in the Flaxen, man. You're doing a fine. Racing Graham takes over the race lead from the 36. Racing, I believe, 11 years old out of Shreveport, Louisiana. Boy, that thing is pretty rough there off the exit of turn number 4. Jackson Braylon and Kayla Whitehead are door-to-door there for a moment. How about that? Not 36J, it's 36K. Lap traffic, Racing Graham getting into Braylon. The 36M goes around. You got to pull it out and wave it. Oh, wait a minute. It's a sketchy situation here. I don't know what Joe's got going on here, but
Booby trap.
It's the number 5. Hey, as good as the car was earlier, you came from 10th to win your race. Pretty sure you can come from 5th, but the cream of the crop rises there, so it'll be some more tough competitors up in front of you this time.
Yeah, at least I got the bottom, so you know.
Rolling pretty good around the bottom here tonight. You haven't raced here much in your career. You've been good here some in the past, but haven't raced here a whole lot.
Yeah, with my old car, I won here one time, and I don't care about the money. I just want that big check.
Absolutely, man. Well, good to see you here tonight, all the way from Shreveport, Louisiana. Give him a hand, race fans. We'll tend to this mini wedge kart race in a moment, but your overall top qualifier tonight with 1,000 on the line, the prelude to the factory stock 50, Josh Warren out of Shreveport, Louisiana. All right, Josh, it's up to you to find a awesome race fan. Doesn't matter, boy or girl. There it is. Sean Graham's kid, Racing, is leading the way in this one. And the Hitman Designs number 28. Man, Sean Graham's going to have some trouble here in a few years. His dad, he ain't going to have a seat left after this kid takes it over. Pretty rough there off of 4, isn't it, Taylor Carver?
Yeah, it's pretty slick. Looks like trying to spin out.
It's a trip. Last weekend in Vivian, they were down the front straight. We called it turn 2. They were hopping, getting on 2 wheels. It was pretty wild there. Thought the kids were going to have a headache for a week. Racing Graham looking to lap the entire field here, folks. Oh my. Folks, can he do it? He's going to try to the inside on the final lap. Coming down to it. Well, he laps the field, folks, in 28.
Victory Lane?
This is Victory Lane, Bobby.
This might be as close as I ever get.
No, I don't know, man. Tonight may be your night, Bobby.
Yeah.
There it is. You draw the pole position, man. Fate's starting to turn around for you, Bobby Jordan. You've had a really good car. You finished 4th at TMS last year. You've been really... Brandon Ball back on the loud pedal. We're underway. Reed to the infield on the restart. Ball will slam it to the bottom of the racetrack and a 1 and 2. And here comes Honeywell. The 58 rolling on the outside of the caution is out. We are backing away. Headed into 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway, Honeywell going to let it hang out on the outside. We have 1 in the 88S losing a power plant here. Into 1 and 2. We'll pull it down on the infield. Honeywell rolling it on the outside. Here we go. Tyler Honeywell, the 58 Western Flyer, is coming to him now. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Aaron Roy going to dispose of the 90 at Darrell Bass with the 3rd spot. A big push by the 58 for the 2nd place driver, Tyler Honeywell, off of 4. He has his sights set on the rear decklet of the B75 of Brandon Ball for the race lead. Let's see how big this run off of 2 down the back straightaway pays dividends for him as they'll pull to the tail tank of the B75. In the 3, Honeywell going to let it hang all out off of 4. Here he comes, folks. Woo! Hit him at the flag stand, at the tail tank. The 58 trying to get some steam off the exit of turn number 2. He'll pull even with the back bumper of Brandon Ball once again as they head into turn number 3. Here comes Roy now making himself a player. Throwing his hat into the ring is Rapid Roy with 10 and 10 laps to go. 10 in 10 laps to go here at Timberline Speedway in your first main event of the 2017 season. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Tyler Honeywell trying to get something working and run down Brandon Ball. Ball now moves up the line off of turn number 4 and B75. It's heating up. Ball with a major push there in the 3 and 4. Off of 4, here comes Aaron Roy. Steve Haley in tow in 31. Back down into 1 and 2. Brandon Ball trying to fend off all comers there. 3 wide for 2nd momentarily. Steve Haley around the hub in car number 31. Rapid Roy in the middle of that battle with Honeywell on the outside at 58. Ball trying to hold on for 7 more circuits here at Timberline tonight. There's still 3 wide for 2nd. What a race. Rapid Roy. Aaron Roy in the Texarkana Emergency Center Presto Magic Clean number 35. That IRP chassis sandwiched there with the Western Flyer, and second with an IRP out front in the form of Brandon Ball. As we head back off into one. Winding them down there. Still 3 wide for second. Oh, my. Still 3 wide. And Honeywell going to get disposed of maybe. Nope, not going to happen yet. They'll power back around the outside of them. They're still 3 wide for second. Timberline, what more do you want? Off of 4, down the front straight over there. Closing in for the race lead. Oh, my. Steve Haley around the bottom of car number 31. This is good. This is what you pay your hard-earned bucks to see good dirt track racing for. Into 3. Steve Haley's going to roll the hub through 3 and 4. He said he's not going to be able to race here for the next couple of months, so he's going to let it all hang out tonight. 4 laps to go. Next time by, it'll be 3 to go. They're side by side for the race lead off the exit of turn number 2, headed down the back straightaway. Rapid Roy, Aaron Roy flirting with disaster, peeking his nose into the mix in car number 35. This time, it's 3 laps to go here at Timberline Speedway. And your RaceOnTexas.com first limited modified main event of 2017, and it's a Donnybrook special. Down the back straightaway, Brandon Ball trying to fend off the 31 of Steve Haley out of Bossier City, Louisiana. Haley around the hub. IRP race cars, 1, 2, and 3, and 2 laps to go. What a battle. The Alvin Ball performance, Bubba Green towing B75 of the Farmerville Freight Train, Brandon Ball. And Steve Haley's going to nose ahead for the race lead by half a cat's whisker. Lap traffic up ahead, and the white flag is coming out. Oh, my. Aaron Roy right there on the deck of the B75, a Ball on the final lap of lap traffic. Steve Haley for the final time. Roy and the B75 make contact. What an absolute barn burner. RaceOnTexas.com limited modified opening night, and maybe race of the year goes to car number 31 for Steve Haley out of Shreveport, Louisiana. Going back to work, and I said, get the good out of it tonight, Steve, and boy, did he get the good out of it. Like I say, guys, this is one of the good guys in the sports. You don't see him in victory lane that often. He doesn't race that often. But you will not find a finer man than this gentleman right here who's about to climb out of the race car. He deserves a huge round of applause from you race fans, because he just put on a display of pure flawless driving ability. Man, that was outstanding. Hey, I told you earlier, just lay it all out there. Hang it all out there. Hang it all out there. Getting the head and neck restraint off, and the 5-point horse will celebrate his first ever victory here in Crowley, Texas tonight. On opening night, a RaceOnTexas.com limited modified winner. Give it up, Timberline, for Steve Haley at 31. What a run tonight, Steve. 6 laps to go, man. You're running 4th. Let's turn and face the race fans in the grandstands. You're running 4th with 6 to go, man. The car was really coming alive. I say, better watch out for Steve Haley. The car was digging right around the bottom. Brandon Ball was on the top. And, man, what a battle there with you and Aaron Roy. How much fun was that mixing it up there?
Man, that was fun. The track was giving me just enough bite to edge him just a little bit every time, and it was sure fun on the last lap.
Much does this win mean to you, man? Obviously, the second win, first ever win here at Timberline Speedway, but to do it in that fashion, man, thrilling fashion, 3 wide coming to the white flag. I mean, what more can you ask for as a racer and for these race fans?
It makes you want to come back.
Yeah, what you told me earlier, I told you tonight, Steve, just let it all hang out. You said that you're going to have to hang it up for a little while. You're about to go back to work, so you're going to really hang it all out tonight.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. I got to go out of town for a little while, but I'll be hurrying to get back.
Absolutely. Leaving a really good race car here. Anybody you want to thank in particular?
Oh, man, there's a lot of people. Johnny Kemp. Oh, wait a minute, Johnny. I got to thank my wife first. Yeah. Shannon Haley. You busted me last time, so I'm not going to let you do it this time. Shannon Haley, my wife, she lets me do this. I love it. Johnny Kemp, he helps me. Billy Robinson, he helps me. Lauren Spears doing some machine work for me. There's so many people involved. It's just like life. You're not going to make it without friends' help. And I got lucky.
I don't know about that, man. You really... Timberline Speedway, did he not earn this victory tonight? You earned that one, Steve.
Thank you, boss.
4th to the win with 4 to go, man. I can't script it any better for you, man. That was movie stuff coming down to it, man. Outstanding run tonight, man. You're a well overdue and well deserved racer. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. I'm gonna remember this for a long time.
Anybody wants to go back, it'll be on RaceOnTexas.com. Race on Texas Limited Modified opening winner of 2017 goes to Bossier City, Louisiana, Steve Haley. 35 laps for $2,000 hanging into the balance here for the Cop Cam Super Dirt Series 2017. Lid lifter off of turn number 4. B.J. Robinson and Zach McMillan set the pace. We're underway. Headed into 1. B.J. Robinson going to roll the hub off the exit of turn number 2 with Cadillac Jack in tow. Zach McMillan with the best late model performance in his heat race performance in his young career. Rolls second off the exit of turn number 4. Cadillac Jack just slid across the nose of the 5 of the Catman. John Mitchell are about to get stacked up on the front straightaway, and they do. Mitchell hopped the front of the 86 of Kyle Beard after contact with the 18 of Cadillac Jack. Nowhere to go for the 5 of the Catman, John Mitchell. Here comes Beard. He'll try to fight back. Surely Beard knows that was unintentional on the 5's part there, off of 4. B.J. Robinson looking to separate himself here, and he's done so early on. Off of 2, headed down the back straightaway. Robinson with a half a straightaway advantage over the 14s. He is Zach McMillan, who rides second. Third is Cadillac Jack Sullivan. Fourth is the 5 of John Mitchell. Fifth is the 86 of Kyle Beard, who's won here in his career. Tanner Kellett having a great run tonight in the 6th spot. The racetrack just hasn't quite slicked off where it needs to be for great late model racing right now. We've seen this place be great with late models in the past, but it is 35 laps, so plenty of time to get something done here. But right around the bottoms where it seems to be everybody's making their hay right now. B.J. Robinson won his first ever super late model event at the old Champion Park Speedway in Minden, Louisiana back in 2011, as he was a 5th first-time winner that season, and the 2007 modified track champion at the Arclitect Speedway. B.J. ran up and down the roads with his father, Billy Robinson. Those two, you knew when 0-1 and 101 showed up, it was going to be a race and a tough battle for the rest of their competitors. And BJ has caught on to this DP Motorsports Black Diamond race car. Of course, turn wrenches and helps out Ronnie Stuckey at his shop over there in Blanchard, Louisiana. But something to be said for how far this driver has come and won, as he'll approach heavy lap traffic here in a moment. Could tonight be the night that Zach McMillan gets his first career late model victory? Boy, he's looking awfully good, holding off Cadillac Jack Sullivan, who still rides in third. Right now, the battle for 4th is a good one. The 5 of the Catman, John Mitchell, the 86 of the Silent Assassin, Kyle Beard. Beard pulling back to the 5 in the turn number 3. Diving it down to the inside of him as lap traffic now a heavy reality for your race leader, B.J. Robinson, as he heads off into turn number 1. B.J. Robinson, still your race leader here in at Overland Shock Stealth Industries. Cooper's Country Meat Packers, DP Motorsports number 1, as he rolls off the exit of turn number 4 with a 4-5 car length advantage, as slicing and dicing through lap traffic with a sight set on the 00 of Brandon Wilson now. 955 of Robert Metz out of Lumberton City, Texas, the next driver will be a victim. They're side by side for second. Cadillac Jack's going to let it all hang out on the outside of the Timberline Speedway. He has second by half of a nose at the line at 18. So Cadillac finding something right around the middle. BJ better move up, because they're throwing those crumbs up off the bottom, and they're getting some stick in the middle now. And your top 3 are nose to tail. They're getting closer and closer. And a competitive battle is close to being ensued, and the caution is out. Some votes. He could get some votes for the DirtOnDirt.com Top 25 presented by JRI Shocks. Cadillac Jack Sullivan going to try to get his first win of 2017 here tonight in the AAA Diesel Merrill Bonding Company. Panel chipping, Mark Martin Automotive number 18. He's in that Clements-powered rocket chassis, a Clements power plant underneath the hood for your leader, but he's in a black diamond. Lights are out. We're back underway. Not the best restart for the driver to the 14Z is Zach McMillan out of Kilgore, Texas. He'll officially fade back to the third spot after that great battle for second there before the caution came out a few moments ago. Beard up to fourth and 86, side by side for fifth. Best career run tonight for the driver of the Marouge, Louisiana, the 19-year-old Tanner Killick. Tanner Killick looking good. Here comes Jack Sullivan. Gentleman Jack, Cadillac Jack, whatever you want to call him. You can't throw too many nicknames out for him, can you? Into three and off of turn number 4. Jack Sullivan trying to get it wound up in 18. A bobble off the exit of turn number 4 for the one of B.J. Robinson. He felt the pressure. He'll go to the high side. Jack's going to find something right to the center, but BJ smashes the loud pedal. Once again, a pair of Clements power plants underneath the hood for the 18 and the 1. Who's going to have the best working car when it comes down to the final 20 here? 20 laps remain here at the Timberline Speedway in Corley, Texas. For your Top Cam Super Dirt Series presented by Lucas Oil main event. Jack Sullivan ready to fire a trigger into turn number 3. Looking to roll some momentum off of 4. Skip the character spot there. Sweeping way high wide off of 4. Headed his sights back into 1. He's got a big head of steam. Going to look to throw the slider on the 1 of Robinson. He gives him room. Robinson will go right back by. It's heating up front for the top spot. BJ will go back on the low side through 3 and 4. He's going to lose some heavy momentum here, though, and it may give the race lead to the 18 of Jack Sullivan. Not going to work. He'll slam the door shut the flag stand as they head back off into 1 and 2. Jack Sullivan doing everything he can, throwing everything at the 1 of BJ Robinson for the race lead. BJ Robinson not giving it up, though. Robinson has been able to plant that car anywhere on the racing surface, and right here, Cadillac's going to get a good run into turns 1 and 2. He's going to look to throw the slide job into 1 and 2. He's going to throw it. He'll throw the fastball in 1 and 2. Robinson cannot turn down and clear him. Cadillac Jack to the top spot here at the line. Here comes BJ. He'll return the favor into turns 3 and 4. 1 slider deserves another. Off of 4. Back to the race leads the 1 of BJ Robinson. What a race so far. Clicking in the lap 15 remain here at Timberline Speedway. What a race. Cadillac Jack Sullivan never officially led at the line. They swapped the lead in the corners, but BJ Robinson is able to re-inherit the top spot. And here comes another big run by the 18 of Jack Sullivan as they head back into 1. He'll stay committed to the outside or through the middle part of the Timberline Speedway through 1 and 2. And all of a sudden, Zach McMillan's throwing his hat back into the ring and makes himself a player. Career performance tonight for the Kilgore Texan, Zach McMillan in the Club 29 Black Diamond P&W Sales number 14, and the caution is out. Lakin and Alyssa and the entire family, your thoughts and prayers are during this very difficult time. Raffle tickets are $20 a piece. The lights are out. We're back underway. 16 to go here at the line. Robinson trying to get his first career Cop Cam Super Dirt Series victory here tonight. Down the back straightaway, Cadillac Jack going door to door with the 14Z is Zach McMillan. McMillan who won a B main over the Gateway Dirt Nationals back in December in the 2016 season with a good run, making the main event there. As Jack Sullivan got a power back to the outside of McMillan, they exchange positions 2 or 3 times here after the restart. Robinson still leads off of turn number 4. Jack's getting it wound up again. Jack Sullivan looking to let it come to him now. The former $20,000 winner of the Sooner Roundup. Back in 2004, he's a 2-time TMS World Dirt Track Championship winner on the late model off of turn number 4. He's got a big head of steam at the... Oh, and he has to get on the brakes. The one of Robinson. He slammed the door shut. He said, "Get out of my house." Off the exit, headed down the back straight away. The Louisiana, Arkansas native go at it here in the great state of Texas. It's BJ Robinson, hailing out of Houghton, Louisiana, up front. Once again, that black diamond chassis with the Clements power underneath the hood. Clements power underneath the hood for your second place driver, Cadillac Jack Sullivan. With sponsors coming by AAA Diesel, Merrill Bonding Company, Panel Chipping. He's got a Clements power plant underneath the hood of that rocket chassis. Off of 4. Here comes Jack Sullivan. They have to throw all Jacks on the table, and Robinson's got to throw his ace of spades out now because here comes Cadillac Jack Sullivan. Sullivan to the outside in the 3 and 4. He's going to look for another power run here in the 3. Driven in deep into turn number 3 to the outside of the 1. This may be it. He's going to look to take over the race lead. Robinson's going to look to slam the door shut side by side at the flag stand. Side by side at the 1 and 2. Robinson knows he's got to get on the loud pedal now and keep the 18 at bay. The 18 drifts way high, wide, and Hanson off the exit of turn number 2. Headed down the back straightaway. Side by side for the race lead. BJ Robinson and Jack Sullivan are going at it here at Timberline tonight. 8 laps to go this time by at the flag stand, and Cadillac Jack finally leads his first lap of the main event. Still door to door for the top spot. Jack Sullivan used the outmost part of the racetrack to his advantage right now with the one of BJ Robinson around the hub. Robinson's hoping that it comes back to him around the bottom. That's where he was able to get back by Jack for the race lead. 2 cautions to go. But right now it appears Jack Sullivan's got something working up top. But Robinson gonna let it hang out on the bottom right around the hub of the racetrack. This one not over yet. And this time by it'll be 6 laps to go here in your Cop Cam Super Dirt Series main event presented by Lucas Oil. Back into 1 and 2. Robinson gonna show, hey, I'm here each and every turn in the bottom of 3 and 4 or to the center of the corner, as well as in the 1 and 2. Everything he can do right now is being thrown on the 18 of Jack Sullivan for the race lead. Lap traffic about to come a reality here in the 1 and 2. They're still side by side for the race lead. What more do you want, race fans? The 2017 lid lifter for the Comp Cam Super Dirt Series, a nail biter here at the Timberline Speedway tonight. Billy and Kim White's 3/8 mile oval here with Justin Whitehead taking over the reins of the promoter. Back into one. Chris Ellis has got to be happy with what he sees on the racetrack, as well as Hanger and all the gang here with the Comp Cam Series. Into turn number 3. Here comes BJ firing another missile into turn number 3. Back to the inside. Can't get the job done. Jack still leads at the line at 18. This time it's 3 to go. They're side by side for the race lead once again into 1 and 2. BJ Robinson not going to budge off the bottom of the hub. That number 1 is working very well down there, able to keep the 18 honest. And Jack's going to be thinking, what's better right now? Do I stay up top? It's a guessing game right now. I don't think that they'll reach the tail end of this lap traffic with only 2 to go as BJ sells it back off into 1 and 2 to the inside of the 18, who's using the way high line to his advantage here. BJ, this time, it's the white flag coming out this time by here for this 35-lap main event with the Comp Cam Super Dirt Series. Presented by Lucas Oil. BJ Robinson sells it off into 1 and 2 for the final time. He'll smash on the loud pedal down the back straightaway and look to set his crosshairs to the back deck lid of the 18 to Jack Sullivan. Through 3 and 4, Jack's going to go way high, wide, handsome. Track racing to the line. Your winner is 17th career Comp Cam Super Dirt Series victories goes to Cadillac. Jack Sullivan, your Comp Cam's main event winner here tonight on the opener of 2017. BJ Robinson will run home with the bridesmaid. Third will go to the Z-Man Zach McMillan, a career run for him. And an outstanding race tonight. Once again, the driver of the panel chipping Mark Martin Automotive. Arkansas Petroleum Solutions, number 18, out of Greenbrier, Arkansas. Tonight will be his 17th career Comp Cam Super Dirt Series victory. Still second on the all-time wins list to Wendell Wallace. Car owner leading in for congratulating. Give it up for him, Timberline Speedway. It's Cadillac. Jack Sullivan in 18. Jack, I've seen quite a few races you've competed in over the last several years. You had to earn this one tonight. Not you don't earn any of the other ones, but man, BJ Robinson was tough right around the hub tonight. You got the race lead at one point, fought him back in the corner there. Caution comes out. You had to really earn this one coming out with 7 to go tonight.
Yeah, there ain't nothing easy about racing, I can tell you that. We heard a car last week, and well, this car wasn't even together, so we worked all weekend. Pookie Barrett, John, and my brother and everybody, and so we come out here and race. Racetrack was real good. Yeah, BJ, he put up a good fight there. I didn't think he was ever going to go away.
I didn't either.
And so, but yeah, it's a good win. I think panel chipping, Mark Martin, everybody. A big shout out to a sponsor of mine. He's really ill. Dickie Allen, AAA Diesel Service. He's been helping racing for years, you know, and we're losing guys like him, you know. So I'd like to thank him. Keep me in your prayers. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Tegra, Rocket. I gotta thank Rocket, Mark Richards. He just told me where to put it, and I just drove it. So, and I like to thank all the fans coming out. I know you got to spend your hard-earned money. Come out and watch racing, and believe me, I appreciate it.
Absolutely, Jack. Just final thing I want to say to you, after kind of not the performance you were looking for World of Outlaws last weekend at Why Not and over at Lone Star, how's it feel to kind of come back and get a victory tonight? You see all your other fellow competitor counterparts in these Rocket XR1s going to victory lane with Culp and these other guys, so how's it feel to kind of knock one down the first race of the Comp Cam season?
Well, it's real big. You know, it's true. You know, they say the first one's the hardest one to get, and it is. It really is, because you just worry about it and you work and work and work. So, yeah, I mean, Culp got him one, and I think a little, you know, there's a lot of people getting them. So, you know, I mean, that's part of it, you know. I mean, these cars, good cars, and just kind of how it is, you know.
First career win at Timberline Speedway. We hope to see you back in the future, Jack. Best of luck on the rest of the 2017 season and maybe getting that three-peat.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Yeah, I like yeah, thank you very much.
Great race, too. Inside of row number 3, John Good Jr. out of Falk, Arkansas on the 23 Junior. Outside the 33 of Randy Darling out of Marshall, Texas, once again in 33. The 34 is Chris Taylor driving the Murphy & Son Timber Entry. Lights are out. We are underway. should be 15 or 20 laps the distance. Down a few cars here. Who sells it off into 1 and 2 and gets the whole shot down the back straightaway. Amundsen on the loud pedal to the outside of the 27. They've went to work on that machine since the heat race. Maybe the lowest car count in the super stock division we've had here in quite some time, but it'll pick up throughout the year, I'm sure. Right now, Robinette has got the best car on the speed plant for sure. Amundsen trying to do everything he can to reel him in for the race lead. And this Hadaway Towing Super Stock main event presented by O'Reilly Auto Parts and Velocita Fire Suits. Some contact between the teammates here at the tail. They get them ironed back out. I'm going to take a brief break and run down and grab me something. Well, might not need to. Robinette still with the race lead on the 27 with a straightaway advantage. Right now, the 23 of John Go Jr. is up to the third spot, trying to challenge the F5 of Skeet Amundsen for the second spot. Headed down the back straightaway off the exit of 2 and approaching turn number 3. Amundsen trying to make that car wider than a triple wide trailer right now. Close call there. And to 3 and 4 for the 23 Jr. of John Good. 4 laps remain in your super stock main event here at the Timberline Speedway tonight. 4-cylinder main event as well as the factory stocks still to come here at Timberline. 1,000 to win lays in the balance for the factory stock main event, and that should be a fun one by the time I get done eating my so delicious Frito pie here. Anything from the Timberline Speedway concession stand is to die for, so to die for. But I'll sit here and eat this and enjoy myself as the battle for third is heating up. My mouth is heating up from these jalapenos, that's for sure. Two laps to go for Dustin Robinette. He flexed his muscles here tonight as he'll roll off a 4 to the white flag, the final trip around before he meets WW Timber Victory Lane for the first time in 2017. Rolling off of turn number 4, driving the Camco Amsoil number 27, his first super stock win on opening night of 2017. It goes to Dustin Robinette from Hooks, Texas. Second goes to Skeet Amison. Third will go to... The car count may have been a little bit light tonight for the super stocks, but you can expect that number to grow. I'm not sure if there would have been 20 here if he still... If he still wouldn't have been sitting in Victory Lane. The car was that good tonight for the Hooks, Texas racer. Who'll get the head and neck restraint off of the Hooks climbing out of the race car. Timberline, give it up for Dustin Robinette in 27. How about it, Dustin? I told the race fans, you know, may not have been 7 cars in the main event, but I said there could have been 20. I think Dustin Robinette showed he flexed his muscles. I think he had the best car here tonight by far, man. He had to feel pretty good to open up 2017 in that fashion.
Yeah, we had a very good car. I think it got a little miss in it there towards the end of the race, but I think we'll get it lined up. I want to thank big thanks to all the fans coming out here. Cool deal. Timberline has hooked up with the TV. My wife and kid are at home watching it live right now. Say a big thanks to Keith Jones, wherever he is, Gary Carlisle, Camco Elevators, Phil Hadaway Towing and Collision, F1 Racing Engine, Cooper Tire, and all my sponsors.
What was the expectation? And I know you come to win, but as far as the factory stock goes, man, you look like you were a ping pong ball out there. Sometimes you're the bat, sometimes you're the ball. Tonight you were the ball, unfortunately. Kind of a lot of stuff out of your doing, though.
Well, we still made the A, so we got a shot to win it, so that's all I'm looking at. I come to win. That's what we'll do. We're in the show, so we got a chance, as good a chance as anybody.
That you can, I've seen you come all the way from the tail and grab a second here last year, so it's possible.
Yeah, if we don't get dumped, you know, come to the checkered flag there at the end, we'll have a good shot.
You remember just as well as I did. Hey, great race tonight, Dustin. First win of 2017. All the rest of them come easy now.
Thank you, sir.
Dustin Robinette from Hooks and WW Timber Victory Lane here for the Super Stock main event. We'll get Dustin taken care of here, get a few snapshots here, this Victory Lane celebration for him. The 66 of Jacob Wilder, and we get ready to go. 20 laps the distance, $1,000 lays in the balance for the factory stocks tonight. Oh boy, these guys at the tail have it all mixed up. Off of 4. 3 wide on the start already, and Josh Warren around the hubs got it working. Warren got a pretty good jump on that inside line, and the 62X on the start. Look out, they're 5 wide off the exit of turn number 2 down the back straight. Here comes flying Uncle Brian Mewburn. Mewburn and 36 around the outside. They're 3 wide. They're 2 by 1 by 2 by 4 wide off of 4. Hill on the front, straight away we go. The Carver brother and sister. Look out right in front of the field. Robert Fritz going to loop the 5F. Oh my. And as close as it gets, Scotty Hesselbeck doing a fine job on the flag stand tonight. We stay clean and green. Aaron Green, speaking of green, 87 is up to 3rd, working on the tail take of the 40 as they head back into 1. They're 3 wide into 1 and 2, trying to go 4 wide. The track is awfully good right now, but Josh Warren from Shreveport, Louisiana, looking to still up front and run away from the competition here in Corley, Texas here tonight. But Taylor Carver has him in his crosshairs, and I'm telling you right now, this race is far, far from over. So it's the 62X of Josh Warren, your leader. The 40 of Taylor Carver from Locksburg. Aaron Green from 6th to 3rd on the opening 4 laps here in Corley, Texas tonight. 4th is the 32 of Brandon Brown. 5th is Smooth Waters. slamming the door shut on flying Uncle Brian into one. Miranda Carver right around the hub. Boy, has she been very, very impressive here this afternoon. Carver's closing in on the 62X for the race lead. Taylor Carver in the station wagon, reeling in Warren. Warren a little push there in the 1 and 2. As they're side by side for 5th, Miranda to the inside of the 32 of Austin Smooth Waters. Carver, it's just a matter of time before he gets to the back bumper of 62X as we sell him off into 1. Here comes Carver. His car is digging right to the center of the corner where the 62X cannot seem to get his car to set up a point straight towards the back straightaway. We'll see what happens off of 4 as Carver goes to the high side through 3 and 4. His car was able to work at last year's 10,000 win King of the Hill. As we got one backwards down the back straightaway in the 13. Look out. Your leaders are actually approaching. They'll split him and the caution is out. The 10 of Bobby Jordan, the 0 of Beckett, the 4 of Norris. Well, it's still up front. Josh Warren was slowing a little bit in the middle of 1 and 2. The 40 just much better through the center and get his car pointed down the back chute. We'll see what happens as we go back green with Josh Warren, your leader out of Shreveport, Louisiana. And we got 2 together on the restart. Hooking bumpers is Sean Graham and the 0 of Beckett out of Texarkana. And we'll likely go back caution immediately. Josh Warren back on the loud pedal. We're back underway with Taylor Carver in tow. Let's see if we can get a green flag lap in. So back underway. Carver in tow. How long will it be? He'll pull the inside for the race lead. Down the back straightaway. Side by side for the top spot here at the line. Warren's going to hit the brakes and try to cross right back underneath him and take that low line away. What a move by Josh Warren. Like Maverick and Goose and Top Gun. He says, I'll hit the brakes and I'll fly right by. He'll try right back to the inside of him. Down the back straightaway. It's a drag race for the top spot into the turn number 3. Carver on the outside. Warren still on the inside. Side by side through turns 3 and 4 with 13 to go this time at the flag stand. 12 laps to go rather into 1. We have 3 wide battles mid-pack, and there's cars all over the Timberline Speedway right now. But the best battle up front is Carver now gets the best of the 62X of Josh Warren for the race lead, and he'll look to separate it on him here in car number 40. His first race of the 2017 season here tonight at any racetrack so far this year. For the Locksburg, Arkansas native, right around Nashville. Selling it off back into 1. The very battle back here, though, for 3rd, 4th, and 5th between Carver, Miranda, and the 40, the 87 of Aaron Green as Miranda takes another peek to the inside. Miranda looking to take that spot, and she's got it. Down the back straightaway, Miranda Carver going to take the 4th spot on the 87 of the young man, Aaron Green. The 32 of Brandon Brown over getting pressure from Miranda. Miranda may get a caution and go in there and finish 1 and 2 tonight with her brother. She may have the 2nd best car on the racetrack right now. Boy, They brought some artillery to Corley, Texas tonight. The Carver Racing team looking awfully impressive here. Down the front straightaway, your race leaders go. Followed by Josh Warren 2nd. Still 3rd is Brandon Brown. Being pressured by Miranda into 1. The best battle on the racetrack for 3rd, 4th, 5th right now. The top side seems to be going away a little bit. Everybody's kind of tucked right around the hub right now. Jacob Wilburn and Brian Mubern have not buzzed off that top. And then I do everything they can to let it all hang out, and they will not go to the pit area saying, well, it wasn't for a lack of effort tonight. Lap traffic. Will it become a reality here with 6 to go? Will there be enough time for lap traffic to reach, and will there be enough time for Warren to close in on that advantage that the 40 is stretched out on him here? They are 2 and 3 lanes wide up in front of your leader. But this time by it'll be 5 to go, and not sure if there will be enough time for Warren to capitalize through lap traffic. But it could get interesting. Could get interesting. We'll find out, won't we? Into 1. Warren's going to approach the 58 of Turner. Sorry, Carver's going to approach the 58 of Turner. Carver's still your race leader. This time it's only 4 to go, though. But he's got to be careful through this lap traffic. Never can be too confident here. You know, it's one of those nights where I would have liked to seen 36J in the mix just to see what run that he would have given this 40 machine. Yep. Last lap, Taylor Carver turned a lap time of 19.176. No other competitor was even in the 19.2s or 3s or 4s. Second place driver Josh Warren did turn a 19.423. Taylor Carver with a 19.176. And his most recent lap, a 19.184. Josh Warren with a 19.399, picking up by about a tenth from his previous lap. Down the back straightaway. Heavy lap traffic in front of your leader. The 85 of James Thompson, the 68 of Phil Hadaway. This time by it'll be the white flag for the former TMS World Dirt Track Championship winner, Taylor Carver. There. Like I said, he is bottled up enough right now that could slow him down. But it's not going to work tonight. Well, hold on. Carver going to look to fire a bullet in the 3 for the final time. He'll dispose of Thompson. It will be no problem tonight for Locksburg, Arkansas's Taylor Carver to pick up $1,000 here on opening night. To tell you how much that last lap slowed down for Carver, he ran a 19.649 versus the 19.1 that he had ran the previous lap. For all you folks that are still here, we thank y'all so much for hanging out throughout the duration of this opening night here at Timberline Speedway as we celebrate your $1,000 factory stock winner. And he's already got the head neck restraint and everything off pretty much. He'll just climb out of the car in the crap performance engine powered Carver CNC Construction number 40 from Locksburg, Arkansas, Taylor Carver in car 40. Well, Taylor, you said it when you drew the 6th that, you know, I got plenty of laps to get the job done. That you did. You worked on Warren there. The caution came out, went back to 2nd. But you guys battled there door to door for just a few laps until your car really came on.
Yeah, I knew it was probably going to come on late in the race. Tires come in later. I was just trying to buy my time. I knew it'd come to me eventually.
You said that this is your first race of 2017 earlier. I asked you, do you keep this car in the shop all year? How much work did you put on in the offseason? You just leave it as it was, as good as it was at the end of last year, and come out and win on opening night? Does it feel pretty good?
Well, I got about the same thing, just everything new. I put everything, or tried to replace everything, but got a new motor and stuff this year, and it seems to be running pretty good. And I don't know, I'm kind of excited about it.
How does it feel to win here at Timberline Speedway? I mean, nearly 50 cars here tonight. How about your sister, Miranda, coming in and getting a top 5 here tonight, man? That's awesome.
Yeah, she won last weekend at Murfreesboro, or no, weekend before last, and she really put it on them up there. And I knew she was going to be fast, but I figured, what kept waiting, I figured she was going to be up there at the end, but she probably got caught up in traffic.
I know it's probably hard to tell too much about the race of service and translate it over to the Factory 50. Winning a cool grand here tonight. Did you learn anything about the racetrack you'll put to the test for $5,000 here for the Factory 50 coming up in about a month?
Yeah, we've always been pretty decent here. I've never won a race here, but I don't know, I need to be down here racing if I'm going to try to win it. But that's what I got on my mind. That's probably what I'll race next.
Give you an opportunity to thank all the folks that help you out in your racing program, Taylor.
Yeah, I like to thank Lance Smith at Craft Performance, Jesse Turner at Hootie Cackle Collision, my mom and dad. I got some of my crew here tonight, my wife, my little boy, just everybody that helps me. I couldn't do it without them.
Great run tonight, man.
Thank you.
Taylor Carver, Locksburg, Arkansas racer, gets it done for a cool grand. For the prelude to the Factory Stock 50 coming up in a month with $5,000. Alongside Morgan Powell in 21 out of Texarkana, won a junior rookie 4-cylinder event here a year ago. Ashton Owens in the 5. Ashton Owens, of course, reigning Miss Redwater in 2017. Congratulations to Ashton. Of course, that's the dollar to Donovan and Darla Owens, the builder of F1 Power. And I got a good door-to-door battle for the race lead. Cole Burleson of the 22 leads them into 1. Burleson uses an outside line and all the momentum underneath the hood to his advantage to get that sucker wound up. So what you got to do with these cars, you got to keep them straight as possible. Here comes young Connor Mewburn going 3 wide for the race lead, folks. How about it? Oh, and a little bit of contact down the front boulevard. I bet Brian just threw the thumbs up on it. He said, hey, we ain't got a whole lot in this car, boy. Go after a win, will you? He makes a little bit of contact there with the Ford Justin Converse. Boy, I love the competitive nature of this kid. I know it's just a 4-cylinder, but I'm watching him drive right now with a lot of tenacity. I watched him in Vivian last weekend. I told him I was very proud of him, and he said, he was just straight up with me and said, well, I was pretty disappointed in my performance in the feature. I said, man, you nothing to hold your head about. It was your first ever race. This young man, look at him. He's running third right now, and he is trying to reel in your race leaders. His Converse took over the top spot. Burleson looked like he lost power there for just a moment. Look at Connor Mewburn. Drove the car deep into 1 and 2, made contact with Burleson. Burleson may return the favor, and I wouldn't blame him. Burleson going to try to return the favor. Here comes Mewburn with a slider through 3 and 4. For the race lead, Justin Converse and Connor Mewburn. And Burleson's going to go back by. I'm telling you, I don't care what kind of cars they are. If they're going to race 3 wide for the race lead like this, it'll get me fired up. Down the back straightaway, splitting the lap traffic. Look out, youngsters. Justin Converse, the veteran in this class, trying to hold off the 2 youngsters. Connor Mewburn, I think he's only 11 years old, or 12 or 13, one of those. This is fun. Converse and Burleson retakes the race lead, but contact with a lap track with a 48 down the back straightaway off the exit of 2 as they enter turn number 3. Oh, Connor Mewburn just drove it into downtown Dallas, Texas in 3 and 4. And Converse kind of slow here. Oh, my. That Mitsubishi Eclipse looked like Paul Walker in the Fast and the Furious out there. Good night. Cole Burleson comfortably up front now, though, folks. How about it for car number 22? Biding his time and using some patience to re-inherit the race lead. Easy and smooth does it, he says. We'll find out, because Connor Mewburn trying to reel him back in for the top spot. Mewburn going to dispose of the lap car nearly. Gets by unscathed there, and Justin Converse just drove the car way too deep into 3 and 4. Now that is a little much. Goodness gracious. That was a blow there. Connor drove it in fairly deep and kind of roughed him up a little bit. That was, boy, that's the old term, 8 tires is better than 4. Converse, used up that young man there. Connor may return the favor in a 1 and 2. How you doing, Converse? Justin trying to hold on to the second spot. Young Connor Mewburn looking to reel him in for second. Meanwhile, Cole Burleson up front, minding his own business. You got to wonder what Connor Mewburn may do if he gets back to the 4 car. Will he throw a haymaker? Whether it comes in the middle of 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, we'll find out. This race is still far from over. Converse is looking to reel back in Burleson for this top spot. Here he comes, driving to the bottom of the racetrack in a 1 and 2. Hello, side by side for the race lead momentarily. Burleson feels the heat now. This time by, it should be 2 laps to go here at Timberline Speedway in your final race of the night here on opening night of the 2017 campaign. And on the front straightaway, 2 laps to go for Cole Burleson in 22 for the Hooks Texas racer. And the Bud Bowls number 4, Justin Converse, still rides second. Connor Mewburn in 36 is fourth. Third, rather. This time, off of turn number 4 will be a face full of white flag for your race leader in the 22 of Cole Burleson. Does Converse have anything up his tricky sleeve? Will he pull a Donnie Schatz? It won't happen tonight. Rolling through 3 and off of 4. Well, wait a minute. Let me not trip. The 4. Converse drives it in deep through 3 and 4 to the checkers. Your winner goes to Cole Burleson in 22 out of Hooks, Texas. Second goes to Justin Converse in the 4. Third, the 36 of Connor Mewburn. Hey, folks, give this young man a big round of applause when he gets here. When he pulled into the pits this afternoon, I happened to be walking by and I just kind of threw my thumbs up at it. I said, "Good luck tonight, man. Have fun." He just, I know he had to have fun. We'll talk about it here in a moment. First time in victory lane for this driver out of Hooks, Texas. Maybe he was in victory lane at a time I wasn't here last year, but a very exciting race tonight. Found him fading back to third at one point and climbing his way back up to the top spot. A well-earned, a well-overdue victory for the driver in 22. Cole Burleson in 22, your 4-cylinder winner tonight. How about it, Cole? I'll tell you what, that may have been one of the more exciting 4-cylinder races. Turn around and face the folks here. That was a very exciting race, man. You faded back to third there with about 8 to go, and, well, you wouldn't be denied tonight. I said that Smooth as Silk does it. You definitely were the less aggressive of the 3 out there, and you ended up with the victory.
Track was rough. Wore me out. I got to thank everybody that helps me out. Jason Lichman, Bobby Jordan of Nickel and Dime Race Cars, they've helped me out a lot. Andrew, my family, Phil Hadaway's Towing and Collision. I mean, the fans don't realize all the people that are behind a driver and help a driver out. So it really means a lot for me to be able to stand here and do them good.
What got you into this sport?
Kind of born into it. My dad raced, my grandpa raced, and it was more or less if I didn't learn to like racing, I was going to live a hard life. So
I like this interview where it's going. What's your plan as far as the progression of this? I mean, I'm sure you'd like to maybe have a factory stock ride, but just going to get your feet wet in this. You plan to move up as time allows there?
Yeah, that's pretty much where I'm wanting to go. I'm wanting to use the 4-cylinder as kind of a segue to move up. So I want to get as much experience as I can in this and learn the tracks and soak up as much as I can from everybody around me. So
you could never feel. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. You could never feel too comfortable out front though. A Converse running second.
Oh, I could see him. He'd throw it down there in the bottom, and I'd see him pop up and nearly hit me in the door a couple times, and so. He made me work for it.
I think Mewburn door slammed you once too.
Yeah, he was pretty close.
Absolutely. Hey man, outstanding run tonight. Enjoyed talking with you here in Victory Lane. Congratulations on the first one here at Timberline. Many more to come for you, young man.
Thank you.
Cole Burleson, ladies and gentlemen, of the Hooks, Texas in Victory Lane.